Hi students, this is Shankar. Welcome back to Max video classes. In the last video, we completed 3 problems in exercise 7.1. Now, in this video, we are going to discuss the remaining 2 problems in exercise 7.1. Let's start 7th problem. AB is a line segment and P its midpoint. P is the midpoint of the line segment AB. D and E, the point D and E are the points on the side of AB such that angle BAD, this is the angle BAD, is equal to angle ABE, this is the angle ABE. These two angles are equal. Angle BAD is equal to angle ABE and angle EPA, this is the angle EPA, and angle DPB, this is the angle DPB. These two angles are equal. Angle EPA and angle DPB are equal. See the figure 7.22. We have to show that two conditions. The first condition, triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. These two triangles are congruent. We have to prove the first condition, triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. The second condition, AD is equal to BE. AD is equal to BE. Start the solution. Given AB is a line segment. Given AB is a line segment. And P is the midpoint of AB. P is the midpoint of AB. That is AP is equal to PB. That is AP is equal to BP. That is AP is equal to BP because P is the midpoint of AB. And given conditions, angle BAD is equal to angle ABE. This is the first condition. And angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. Angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. Okay, observe the figure. Adding angle EPD, these two angles, angle EPA plus angle EPD is equal to angle DPB plus angle EPD. Okay, adding the angle EPD on both sides the above condition. So angle EPA plus angle EPD is equal to angle APD. Observe the figure. Angle EPA plus angle EPD is equal to angle APD. Angle APD is equal to, again observe the figure, angle DPB plus angle EPD is equal to angle BPE. Angle BPE. Angle BPE. In triangle DAP and triangle EBP. First we have to prove that triangle DAP and triangle EBP congruent. Draw the two triangles. First one DAP, next one triangle EBP. Observe these two triangles. Angle PAD is equal to angle PBE. These two angles are equal. Angle PAD is equal to angle PBE. Since angle BAD is equal to angle ABE. This is the given condition. Angle BAD is equal to angle ABE. So angle PAD is equal to angle PBE. Next, AP is equal to BP. P is the midpoint of the line segment AB. So AP is equal to BP. P is the midpoint of AB. Angle APD is equal to angle BPE. These two angles are equal. Already prove the condition. Angle APD is equal to angle BPE. Angle APD is equal to angle BPE. Angle APD is equal to angle BPE. Proved. By using angle side angle congruence rule. By using angle side angle congruence rule. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent. Triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EPB. This is the first condition. We have to prove the second condition. What is the second condition? AD is equal to BE. Already we proved triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. So the corresponding sides are equal, the corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, AD is equal to BE. The corresponding sides are equal. Since CPCT, what is the meaning of CPCT? Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. This is the second condition. Next, eighth problem. In right angle triangle ABC, right angle at C, M is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB. C joined to M and produced to a point D such that DM is equal to CM. That M is also midpoint of CD. First, M is the midpoint of AB and also M is the midpoint of CD. Point D is joined to the point B. See the figure 7.23. We have to show that four conditions. The first condition, triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. These two triangles are congruent. This is the first condition. Second condition, angle DBC is a right angle. We have to prove the second condition. Angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Third condition, triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. Is congruent to triangle ACB. Next, fourth condition, CM is equal to half of AB. The fourth condition is CM is equal to half of AB. Okay, observe the figure. ABC is a right angle triangle at angle C is equal to 90 degrees. Angle C is equal to 90 degrees and M is the midpoint of AB. So AM is equal to BM. M is the midpoint of AB, so AM equal to BM. And C joined to M. C joined to M. Produced at a point D. So M is the midpoint of CD. So CM is equal to DM. Okay, we have the We have to prove the 4 conditions. Start the solution. Given triangle ABC is a right angle triangle at angle C is equal to 90 degrees. M is the midpoint of the hypotenuse AB, that is AM is equal to BM, and M is the midpoint of CD, so CM is equal to DM. This is the given condition. First we have to prove that triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. In triangle AMC and triangle BMD, draw the 2 triangles. First one AMC, second one BMD. First AM is equal to BM, since M is the midpoint of AB. AM is equal to BM, since M is the midpoint of AB. Angle AMC is equal to angle BMD. These 2 angles are equal because these 2 angles are vertically opposite angles. Observe the figure. AB and CD are 2 intersecting lines. So angle AMC and angle BMD are vertically opposite angles. So the vertically opposite angles are equal. Angle AMC is equal to angle BMD, since vertically opposite angles. VOA means vertically opposite angles. Next, CM is equal to DM. CM is equal to DM. Given condition. Observe these 2 triangles side congruent rule. These 2 triangles are congruent. Therefore, by using side congruence rule, therefore triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. Observe these 2 triangles are congruent, so the corresponding sides are equal, the corresponding angles are equal. So AC is equal to BD and angle ACM is equal to the angle BDM. AC is equal to BD CPCT, and angle ACM is equal to angle BDM CPCT, means the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Next, second condition. We have to prove the second condition. Angle DBC is a right angle. Observe the figure. Angle ACM and angle BDM are alternative interior angles and equal. Angle ACM and angle BDM are alternate interior angles and equal. So the line segments AC and BD are parallel. Angle ACM and angle BDM are alternate interior angles and equal. So BD is parallel to AC. Observe the figure. BD is parallel to AC and BC is the transversal. Angle B and angle C are co-interior angles. Angle B and angle C are co-interior angles whose sum is 180 degrees. So angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. BD is parallel to AC and BC is the transversal. Angle C plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees since co-interior angles. Substitute angle C is equal to 90 degrees. 90 degrees plus angle B is equal to 180 degrees. Transpose 90 degrees to right hand side. So angle B is equal to 180 degrees minus 90 degrees, that is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore angle DBC is a right angle. Third condition. We have to prove that triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. Triangle DBC and triangle ACB. These two triangles are right angle triangles. Draw the two right angle triangles. DBC angle B is equal to 90 degrees in a triangle ACB. Angle C is equal to 90 degrees in this triangle. First, angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 90 degrees. Angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 90 degrees given. Angle C is equal to 90 degrees given condition. Angle B equal to 90 degrees already proved. So angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 90 degrees. BD is equal to AC. Next, BD is equal to DB is equal to AC. AC. Since triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD, already prove the first condition. BC is equal to CB. BC is equal to CB. BC is the common side of these two triangles. Common side. By using side angle side congruence rule. By using side angle side congruence rule. These two triangles are congruent. Triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. Observe these two triangles are congruent. So DC is equal to AB. The hypotenuse DC is equal to AB. The corresponding sides are equal. Since CPCT means the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. This is the third condition. Next, we have to prove the fourth condition. CM is equal to half of AB. CM is equal to half of AB. By using this condition, CD is equal to half AB. CD is equal to AB. Multiply the 1/2 on both sides to this condition. Half of CD is equal to half of AB. Half of CD is equal to CM, because M is the midpoint of CD. So CM is equal to half of AB. So half of AB is equal to CM. That is equal to half of AB. M is the, since M is the midpoint of CD. This is the fourth condition. Okay children, this is the first exercise. Thank you for watching.